Hey guys, it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube, and welcome to another Midnight Makeup. So today I am doing a look with the palette that you guys requested I do next, which is the Fumi palette from Juvia's Place. So this is the Queen palette right here, and I cannot wait to show it to you if you haven't already seen it. So Fumi desalu vold is an influencer on YouTube and Instagram, and she did a collaboration palette with Juvia's Place, and I'm so proud of her. I will have her channel, of course, linked up here. You guys definitely should go check her out. She is amazing, she is sweet, and she is a very positive influence, and I just love watching her videos. So I don't think Juvia's Place could have chosen anyone better to do a collaboration with. So here is the palette right here. It looks just like the outer packaging. That is Fumi herself. And then on the back, it just has some information about the palette. And then the inside of the palette does not have a mirror. Most Juvia's Place palettes, actually, I don't think any of them do. So it looks like a queen card. Perfect. I'm going to take off this little slip. And then these are the shades right here. And I think they are absolutely stunning. I love the purple. I love the red. I love the pink. I do know that the purple, there is a shade in the Zulu palette that is similar, and I think it's the Festival palette has a red and a pink as well. But from what I've seen, I haven't tried them myself, I haven't even swatched these, but those shades are a little bit different than those, so we're going to find out today. But this is a multifunctional palette. It can be used for highlighting, for eyeshadows, for blush, that kind of thing. So I think that's really cool as well. And I love that the shades are named, of course, for things that she loves, like Adrian is her son, Ule is her husband, Glam because she loves makeup, FDV approved, Fumi desalu vold, and Sister to Sister, and then 7, which that's the only one I'm not sure, but I think that might be the amount of years she's been on YouTube, maybe? I'm not sure. And then Juvia's Place did send me a liquid lipstick, and it is a black shade, and so I'm not going to be using that today because I don't want a black lip to go with whatever eye look I'm going to create, but this is the shade right here. And so I will definitely use that in the future. Thank you, Juvia's Place. I'm very excited. I love their liquid lipstick formula. I have a bunch of videos where I've used different liquid lipsticks from them. So I definitely will be using this in a future video. But today I think I'm going to use my new Sugar Pill Dark-Sided lip color because it's like a vampy purple. And Fumi actually created 2 lip colors for this collection. Both are glosses. One is like a nude peachy gloss, and one is a very dark berry toned, I guess, gloss. So I didn't get either one of those, but yeah, so I figured that would go really well with whatever look I create. Hopefully, we'll see. But I am going to grab my mirror and we are going to get started. So I'm going to use my usual MAC paint stick as a base because I just think this is the best eyeshadow base in the world, especially when you're doing colorful looks, which we are gonna do today. I have no idea what I want to do, but we're gonna find out. Maybe something purple and red, maybe something pink and I've done pink and purple recently. This is my Sting Zing. I always have to read the name, I can't just remember it, from Tarte that I really love. So I've been putting that on my lips recently. So, okay. Now I need a blender to blend out this eyeshadow primer. So let me know down below if you guys picked up any part of this collection or the entire collection. I was so excited when I saw this collaboration. And even though you guys know I'm a lover of bigger palettes, I was really excited to see them do like a smaller palette because the only smaller palettes they have had in the past have been the Nubian palettes. There was like a Nubian travel size and their original Nubian was smaller. But this one I think is the first colorful smaller palette that they've done. So I was really excited. So FTV approved is probably going to be, for me, a highlighter shade. So I'm going to use that probably on my face. Okay, let me get into this. Let me find a brush. I'm actually going to use a Juvia's Place brush. I love Juvia's Place brushes. I have the purple set, and then I have this tri-colored set. It doesn't look tri-colored anymore, but the bristles used to be white, pink, and chocolate. So I'm going to go into that. And I think, gosh, I don't even know. Actually, maybe I won't use this brush. I'm going to use this tiny Juvia's Place pencil brush because I think I want to... No, I don't know, you guys. There's so many choices. Okay, Anya, get it together. We're gonna start with the purple. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Start with the purple. Purples are the hardest eyeshadow color to formulate, but Juvia's Place seems to have it down pat. I know that some people have commented about having issues with the purple in the Zulu palette. A lot of my friends have, at least, and I've also heard it just talked about, and I don't know, mine personally, I've never had an issue with the purple in the Zulu palette, but I think, I don't know if it's, I don't know, but this one seems to be going on really smoothly. I will say that this one is smoother than the one in the Zulu palette, because this one is, the one in the Zulu palette is a little bit more chalky. And this one reminds me of Poison Plum from Sugar Pill. So I like it. I like it. And I might make my own custom shade by going over top of the purple with the pink, with the bright pink. Because I think that that is really pretty when you do that. Okay. So now I'm going to go into the shade 7, which is the pink shade. And like I said, I'm going to go over top of the purple and kind of create, I don't know, almost like a purpley magenta shade. Ooh, those two blended really nicely together. Okay, I'm here for that. Oh, Sophie is whining again. Every time I start my videos, when she used to be closer to me when I would film, so she didn't have to like be sad that I wasn't anywhere near her. I mean, she's just right over there on the bed, but whenever I'm a little far away from her, she's like, no. All right, so I love that shade. I love the fact that it's like a magenta now. And you could see how easily they blended together. Not that I do a lot of blending, but... And I do like to take my eyeshadows up fairly high, so if you don't, then just keep them lower. And then... Okay, and I'm not sure if you can get this palette at Ulta. I believe on the 23rd, I want to say it comes to Ulta, but I'm not sure. I am going to use my glitter glue, because the next shade I'm going to go into is Glam. I always drop something, and that was my mascara. Well, one of my mascaras. Not the one I'm using today. I mean, and that's not because I just dropped it, but oh my goodness. I know Debbie is laughing at me. We always laugh about how I drop stuff. In fact, in one of her videos recently, she was like, oh, I have a case of the Anyas, and I laughed so hard I spit my drink out. She does that to me a lot. Okay, so the next shade I'm going to go into, I feel like my eyes always go wonky when I put on eyeliner and when I put on glitter glue. Alright, so this is the shade Glam. So I think that would be really pretty with that one, so I'm going to do that. And we're going to see how it goes. I don't know if I'm going to put it over my whole lid or just here. Put some glitter glue in my lashes. This is also a really good palette to get if you haven't tried Juvia's Place, because you can see what the formula is like. I mean, honestly, their palettes are very affordable. And they're currently having a back to school sale for, I think 50% off most items, so definitely check that out. I don't know if this is included in the sale, probably not, but this palette is only like $15 to begin with, and I think it's well worth that price. I don't know if you guys saw, I will link the video up here, but Fumi and Rich Lux just did a video together, and it was really cute and sweet, and I love their friendship. That is a beautiful shade. It's like a bronzy shade, but it has a very orange kind of tint to it, and I love pink and orange together. I think I want to take this over a little bit more of the lid, almost to the inner corner, but not quite. And then I'm going to put the FDV approved shade in the very inner corner. But yeah, I will link that for you. If you haven't watched it, you should check it out, because like I said, I love their friendship. I love how they support each other, and I just love Fumi so much. And I love Rich, as you guys know, I'm sure. Alright, so FDV approved. It's kind of like a yellowy gold, like a very light yellowy gold. That is really pretty. And I'm just going to kind of sweep it into the bronzy orangey shade. Those three shades together are, well, I guess 4 shades technically, are so pretty. I want to thank you guys so much, by the way, for your response and support of my new series, my Midnight Makeup, the one you're watching right now, because you guys have, I've had an overwhelming response, and I just love it because it makes me feel good. It makes me feel good that you guys love what I'm doing, and I also know that a lot of people that watch me suffer from insomnia for whatever reason, and I feel like it just kind of brings us together a little bit more. So let me go off camera and do my face makeup really quick, and then I'll be right back and we'll finish up the eyes. Okay, so we are back. I just want to let you know really quick, I used the shade Sister to Sister to kind of just contour a little bit, and it's a little bit like peachy on my skin tone, but I still think it works. I don't know. It doesn't necessarily look fully like a bronzer, but it did warm up my face a little bit, so I really like that. And then I brought you back before I did the rest of my face, so we could do, since this is a face palette, so we could do the rest of my face. So, woo, it's a lot. I mean, I like a lot of blush, but okay, so we're gonna use the shade 7. Oh my goodness, as my blush. A light hand is needed for me, but we'll fix it. I mean, it's really pretty, like really pretty. Okay. I like to just take my sponge and kind of tap over it just a little bit whenever I get too much. And then I like to take it and just clean up. Okay, this is the Cloud Sponge, by the way, from Juno & Co, and I have been loving that sponge. Okay, and then I'll wait to do my highlight, but I'm gonna do my under eyes. So I'm gonna take the shade Venus from ColourPop. Oh my gosh, I thought it wouldn't go up any higher. I was like, is that all that came with it? Oh, I have an eye. I almost said I have an eye in my hair. I hope that is not the case. No, I meant I have a hair in my eye. I got it though, but oh my goodness, an eye in my hair. Ooh, every time I do my waterline, my eyes go wonky because I'm ticklish. Ooh, just gets me every time. Okay, so I like that shade, and I'm thinking about actually doing the red since I didn't use it, and it's the only shade that I will not have used if I don't use it now. I think I'm going to use the red shade as my look for my lower lash line. So that is the shade Oulé. And I'm just going to put that on the lower lash line. That's really pretty. It's a really beautiful red, and it's a true red. It's not pink toned. It's not, you know, purpley. It's not, orangey or brownish. It's just a true red shade. I'm just using my Juvia's Place pencil brush. This is the tiniest pencil brush I've ever owned in my life, and it's perfect. It's perfect to do precise looks, and it's perfect for doing the lower lash line. Okay, I love that so much. This palette is really versatile, even though it only has 6 shades. Okay, now I still have a eye in my hair. Let me just, okay, I think I got it. All right, and then I'm gonna wipe off, wait, that's the wrong brush, where to put it? I'm going to wipe that brush off, and I'm gonna take FDV Approved again, and I'm gonna use that for my inner corner, which, that shade is so pretty. It just looks kind of like a off-white shade in the palette, but it really is kind of like, depending on what you put it next to, it's kind of like a yellowy, just a light yellowy gold, or it even looks different in my inner corner than it does on my lid. So I don't know, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, now I'm gonna use my Bad Gal Bang mascara and probably a little bit of my Princess Lash. And I have confirmed from now on, I personally will not be purchasing the full-size Bad Gal Bang because I will purchase the smaller one. I don't know what it is. I don't know why this is the case, because it's the same everything as far as I could tell, but for some reason the smaller one, oh, I just got it on my under eye. For some reason the smaller Bad Gal Bang works better for me than the larger one. And I don't know if that's because in the larger one, over time the formula changes and you don't go through it as fast because there's more product. I'm not really sure. But I just know that the smaller one makes my lashes look like almost like I have fake lashes on. Almost, not quite. But the bigger one just doesn't do that. I don't know if the larger one has like a drier formula, or I can't imagine why it would, but, and then I like taking my Princess Lash one and going through it just because I feel like this one really combs through the lashes more. I don't know. I love the combination of the two together. Each one separately is good, but the two together I just love. Okay, and see how big my lashes look? I don't know, I think they look pretty big, except I did get a little, I'm dropping literally everything today. Okay, just want to see if I can swipe that away, and so far it is not working. Let me just take a makeup wipe, because I do not want mascara under my eyes. Okay. Except now I feel like I need to take the pencil brush that was just here and is now gone. There it is. I just feel like I need to take a little bit more of the pink and purple and just fix that little edge, because I kind of wiped it away when I was trying to fix my, alright, there we go. That's better. Okay, so now I'm gonna remove the powder from under my eyes. And then we're gonna do highlight. And I like to take, as you guys know, my brush and just kind of meld everything together. Alright, so I think I'm gonna take my, well, you know what? Since Rich and Fumi did a video together, I'll use the Gerard Cosmetics Mint Chocolate Chip Slay All Day Mini that I've been using. Oh, this smells so good. Okay. And now we're going to take FDV approved as our highlighter. Oh, yes. That is a blinding highlight. I mean, I assume you could take probably any Juvia's Place palette and make it multifunctional. I do that all the time. In the Tribe palette, I take the shade Coro as a highlighter. And in the, what is it? The Deuce palette, I usually take the shade Creme and use it as a blush. And then I take the shade Crepes and I use that as a highlighter. So I'm always taking the eyeshadows and using them for other things. But all right, now we're just going to put on this lip. And I mentioned this in a previous video, but I'm going to mention it again. So any lip colors that Debbie and I get after the videos were put up, the announcement videos for the giveaway challenge, do not count in our total. Because that would not be fair to you guys if we continuously get new lipsticks and want you guys to guess how many we own. So it will only include the lip colors that we owned at that time. We'll still use the new lip colors and show them to you, but they may not go in the box. Or they won't go in the box if they were purchased after that video went up. Oh my gosh, I keep making my lips bigger and bigger by trying to get this lip line straight. And I do not like this lip color with this eye look, so I'm going to go grab a different lip color because I just think it's taking away from the beautiful eye look and I don't want to do that. So I'll be right back. Okay, I think this one goes much, much better. This is not Tea and Cookies by NYX, but it's a different one. The color has worn off. I'm not sure what it's called. I'll try to look it up, and if I can, I'll list it down below. But I used Tea and Cookies the other day, and this one is a little bit more pink. So I'm just going to put that into my liquid lipstick box, or my lipstick box in general, because it's not limited to just liquid lipsticks. So I'm going to use my Morphe setting spray and just spray my face one more time. So I cannot even express how much I love this palette. I can't express how much I love this highlight shade. Like, it is so incredibly stunning. So this palette is definitely 100% approved by me. I love it. It doesn't surprise me. Juvia's Place is absolutely one of my favorite brands. You guys know that. I own every single palette they've ever come out with, including their blush palettes. The only thing I don't own from them is the concealer and the foundation, and that's only because I don't generally use full coverage foundations. So yeah, I think that this is a stunning palette. I think Fumi did a great job. I'm so proud of her. Like I said, her channel will be linked up here, and also down below will be all the information for the lipstick challenge. So definitely make sure you guys go enter the giveaway if you haven't already. So let me know what you think down below. I love you guys so, so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.